What's up guys, Hobo88 here and welcome back to rFactor. It's been a long time, but it's about time. And we've had a lot of iRacing stuff going on lately, but as the Christmas holiday period has approached and arrived, I figure it's time to just take a step back from the online racing and do some more of the offline AI racing stuff that I've so much enjoyed doing over the years, but just do not get enough time to do on a weekly basis. So we're back in rFactor. We're going to do a few videos and bits and pieces here and some of this sort of stuff. And I decided to go back and have a look at a mod that I have not really ever spent much time with. As far as I'm aware, I've only ever did one video in this car, and that is the iMods that Dirtworks Designs had dropped. So we're going to take a look at those. We actually had Ovo Gaming, I think it was, ask whether or not we could do another video at Glenridge, which is a track that I've raced on before, but not for a long time. So in this video, we're going to go ahead and run a car that I haven't driven in a long time at a track that I haven't thought about for a long time, and hope that we put together a decent race. So let's get into it. We'll check it out. So you can see here the Jack Reitz 07 iMod. I've made a few upgrades and bits and pieces to the car, not so much in performance, but aesthetics more than anything. We've changed some of the door panels. We've added the bigger visor, changed the fuel cell, window net, driver's seat, things like that, but nothing really to change the performance of the car. We put a mud plate on the right rear tire, the important additions that you need to have. But that's it for the car. So we'll go ahead and check out the tracks. So the Northeastern Big Block tracks, Glenridge 2017. These are all Travis Pullen tracks. Links in the description below, guys, for both the cars and the track if you want to check it out yourself. Racing, let's have a look at this. I'm not overly confident in my abilities. Let's drag the difficulty down a little bit. Afternoon, 25 laps, that sounds fine like we usually do. 23 cars, I don't know how we're going to go running 23 cars here. There's usually a lot of dust at this track, I think. And we'll just see, I guess, how that pans out. Let's go ahead and load it up and see how we go. So the first thing that we're going to do, as we always do here, is take a quick look at the settings. We'll look at my rates and controller settings. So this is what I've got turned on for my Fanatec CS 2.5 wheelbase and V3 pedals, G27 shifter. And this is what I've got set up, running about 500 degrees rotation on the wheel. And if you guys want to mimic those controls, you certainly can do just that. And the other thing that we'll take a look at as well is the difficulty. We've got everything turned off except for invulnerability, as always, so we can take a few hits and not get DNF'd on damage. In the garage, I'm just going to go ahead and drag the gearing back. It's a short track, a quarter mile, so we don't need a lot of gear or a lot of top end speed in it. Way down here somewhere, probably be okay. We'll see. I'll take a little bit of fuel out. I don't think we need 30 gallons in there for a 25 lap race. I don't even think I've got fuel use turned on anyway. And we will bump up the steering degrees, the steering lock to 40 degrees there. And that's it. So let's go ahead and hit the track, see how this one goes. One of my favourite things about Travis's tracks, as I've said this time and time again, is how fleshed out the pit areas are. So we'll have a bit of a look. This is cool. How cool is that, actually? We've got street stocks lined up, or some kind of stock car lined up there on the outside perimeter fence, even though they're not racing as one of the classes selected for the race. So that's pretty cool. In amongst all the haulers, back of the grandstands in the pit area. If you guys know the track, let me know. Is this pretty accurate? Looks pretty accurate. Well, looks realistic. I don't know if it's accurate. Out onto the track here. Can't see if there's anything coming. I got no mirrors. Let's just go for it. Oh, it's loud. I hope you guys can hear me. Feed straight out into a practice session. Why not? And immediately into a side-by-side battle. I think we got the AI pretty good, actually. Oh, yeah, they're right. Evenly matched. I'm not going to lie, guys, and I think I said this last time when I first looked at these cars. I'm sure I've only done one video in them. It's a class that completely baffles me, like the big sails, the Perspex looking sails on the side of the cars. It's like a run what you brung type looking thing. But if I remember correctly, this is a pretty genuine class that does exist. If you've got experience with these cars, let me know in the comments. I just love hearing about this sort of stuff because it's not a class that we see here in Australia. We do actually have stock car type things here that race with big sails and side panels and stuff. They're pretty rare. I've never actually seen them. It's more of a bush league. Well, that's probably a term that Americans aren't going to understand, but just it's like an outlaw sort of class. Like it just doesn't, it's not a mainstream category, if that makes sense. Something that you see on some of the smaller tracks out there. And I do love the sounds in rFactor. A lot of people comment on my videos saying how much better does rFactor sound than iRacing. They're different, that's for sure. I love the sound of these though. Alright, that's enough laps. Let's peel back into the lane and have a bit of a look. And we'll go back and check out the replay here and see what that looks like. So this will be good, guys. All right, guys, as we always do, we're going to skip through qualifying and just move straight to the race. We'll start at the back of the bus. Let's see what sort of a race we can have here. Looking like it's going to be a standing start. No. Thought for a second we were going to have a standing start. No, we are. We're straight into it. So obviously no rolling start mapped into this particular track unless I had that set incorrectly. I don't normally change it, so that would be surprising. Oh, the frame rates are a bit like, yeah, nah. Although the dust is not as bad as I thought it would be, but this not looking like one of the sort of tracks where I'll be able to get up on the fence and drive around people. But we're going places on the bottom. I didn't actually really check these particular cars, what sort of engine performance or anything that they've got. They feel fairly underpowered, but that could be just because I'm not used to them. We're going places, we're moving. On the inside of Tim. Tim will be watching. Hi, Tim. I'm sure he'll see this. A little bit of contact. Oh, and a bit of a bump as well. Oh, it's Tim. He's got the elbows out. Ah, we gave him a shot and then over-rotated the car. We lost all our momentum. Oh, We got doored. They're ganging up on me. All of a sudden, we were going so well. That was a good run on the bottom, but we got shoveled out again. Big understeer, big push. Look at that run. Oh, we diamond off the corner beautifully. Time to go. We're in the top 5. We need to run away from this pack. Can we keep up the momentum on the top? Is that quicker? The Highliner feels all right. I love rFactor AI racing. Oh, I love it. Gearing is only just. We're just getting into the limiter on the end of the straights when we run the top. Look at this. Could we win a race? We never win the rFactor AI races. Might have set them too easy. Don't speak too soon. How many laps have we got left? 10 laps to go. We've moved all the way up to 3rd in 15 laps. We should be able to get this done. To the top. Oh, I'd love to pull off a move around the top. Oh, that's the wall. Ooh. The corner exits tighten up a lot, especially there coming off of turn 4. In fact, it feels like there's a little bit of a D shape happening around here. The back straight arcs around a lot more. The front straight's pretty tight. It feels a bit like, you know what, as far as shape goes, it feels a little bit like weed sport. A little bit, not quite as much. Oh, I'm so determined to try and get this done on the top. But every time we hit the wall down there and one, we wash off all our momentum. Corner entry very tight on the top in 1. Oh, they're too. Oh, we're getting shuffled. Uh-oh, oh, oh, oh! That would be an instant DNF and probably a trip to the hospital in real life. Lucky we've got the damage turned off. Oh, now I done goofed though, didn't I? Where are we now? 9th. We got to go back to the bottom here and try and get back up there. We're nearly out of laps. Can't believe I did that. What a spud. 7th. Must be just about on the last lap. We must be. Oh, look at that. Back to 3rd. Managed to salvage something. To the inside, that's 2nd. Can we get back to the leader? Surely not. We must be just about right at the end. No checkered flag this time. Remember, there's no white flag in rFactor. We don't get the white. We don't find out till we're coming off 4 and we see the checkers. Here it is. Oh, here it is. We keep the foot in it. Oh, we so close. Oh, it's a typical rFactor race. So close, but yet so far. Oh man, I had a lot of fun with that though. That was awesome, guys. I say it every time, like it's just, I come back to rFactor, I'm like, it was so good, so much fun, but I just don't do it very much. I should do it more, and you guys will say that in the comments, I'm sure. We're starting to run out of stuff that's exclusive to rFactor though, as iRacing slowly but surely adds more and more content. But nonetheless, it's still good fun to come back here and have a race with the AI on tracks that we cannot race on iRacing, that's for sure. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for the suggestions here, and I know I sure did. Expect to see probably another rFactor video out soon as well, guys, but that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and now Facebook at Hobo88. Also, twitch.tv/Hobo88 to check out the live streams and the Discord channel. Link is in the description below. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you guys in the next one.